Hello everyone. Good morning. I am Shailesh Kumar Singh. I am currently pursuing data analyst course from Masai School, and I am currently in Unit 2 with the student ID as FT38 underscore 475. Today I'll be asking to Ayush regarding some of the questions of the project that we have recently made. Let's start with the introduction of Ayush.
Hello, everyone. Very good morning. My name is Ayush Vishakarma, and I'm currently a student in the data analytics program at Masai School. So I'm just about to complete Unit 2 of this course, and my student code is FT38 underscore 625. So this project is basically a team project, including me. So we have Gaurav as our team leader, and it also includes the other three members, which is Chalice, me, and Sakshi Prajapati.
What is the scope of the project? Why did you choose the same?
The scope of our project was to analyze solar power generation data and weather conditions from two plants in India, covering a 34-day period.
Can you walk me through the most challenging technical problem you encountered in your project and how you resolved it?
Well, basically, one of the most challenging technical issues that we faced was merging the power generation data and weather data because we had four data sets, including a plant one data set and plant two data set. So, in plant one data set, we have plant one generation data and weather data. So, the same with the case of plant two data, we had generation data and weather data. So, the problem that we faced initially was to how we are going to merge the data set in order to analyze. So what we did in order to come to a very clear solution, we separated the analysis and gave our four team members each data set to analyze.
What specific technologies did you use and why did you choose them for the project?
We used Python for data analysis because, especially for the libraries that Python has, so it has pandas, NumPy for data manipulation. So, or also for data visualization, it has very special libraries like Plotly, Matplotlib, SNS, that is Seaborn. So, because of these reasons, we use Python, and for PPT purpose, we use PowerPoint, and for the dashboard creation, we use Streamlit.
So my next question is, did you encounter any performance issues? How did you identify and address them?
Yeah. So during the deployment stage in Streamlit, we noticed a large data set were causing performance lags. To address this, we optimize the data processing steps by reducing redundancy and caching the results of expensive computations. This way, the dashboard could run more smoothly even with the larger data loads.
So my next question is, can you explain a situation where you had to make a crucial decision that implicated the project's direction?
Yeah. So a critical decision that we made was to prioritize predicting power generation over the analysis of maintenance and needs. So what we did, we just kept on a keep on our track and we analyzed the whole process. So this decision helped us focus on our effort more effectively, deliver the impactful results.
So my next question is, how did you manage version control and collaborating in your project?
We used GitHub for version control, allowing the team to collaborate efficiently and track progress. So this ensured that we minimize the conflicts and maintain code of quality throughout the project.
So my next question is, were there any trade-offs you had to make while working on the project? How did you prioritize?
Yeah. So one trade-off was between the depth of analysis and the time constraint for deployment. Initially, we planned to explore more like machine learning models for fault detection, but we realized that we wouldn't have enough time for that within the project's timeline. So therefore, we prioritized the core analysis, power generation trends, and weather correlation, and delivered a reliable and insightful dashboard.
So my next question is, describe a piece of feedback that you received on your project and how you implemented it.
Yeah, we received a feedback from our IAs and mentors, also our team lead Gaurav, about improving the interactivity of our dashboard by adding more visualization options.
So my next question is, what would you do differently if you were to start this project over again?
Yeah. So if I were to start this project over again, I would allocate more time to developing predictive models for power generation and equipment maintenance. We focused heavily on descriptive analytics in this project. With more time, we could extend our work and incorporate predictive capabilities also.
So Ayush, now I'll be asking some questions regarding the design and architecture of the project. So the first question is, can you explain the architecture of your project? Why was it designed this way?
Yeah. So the project architecture consisted of data ingestion. Wait. The project architecture consisted of data insights, pre-processing analysis, and visualization phases. We started with reading and understanding the raw data from CSV files, followed by cleaning data and synchronizing the data in a structured way. Then we performed exploratory data analysis, creating visualization to uncover trends and insights. Finally, we deployed the project in a Streamlit to make findings interactive and accessible. So after Streamlit, the dashboards were looking great. This architecture ensured a logical flow from raw data to user-friendly dashboard.
So my next question is, how did you ensure the scalability and security of your project?
We ensured scalability by writing modular function that could be reused across both plants datasets. This allowed us to easily scale the analysis when working with larger datasets or new data in the future. As for security, since we used a local deployment for dashboard, we didn't have major security concern, but if this were deployed on a public server, we would implement user authentication and data access control.
So my next question is, how did you collaborate with your team members on this project? Can you give me an example how you resolved a conflict or a disagreement?
Well, our collaboration involved frequent decision and discussions and meetings through tools like Slack and Zoom and also Google Meet. One conflict we encountered was related to the choice of dashboards that we are going to use and the visualization libraries, whether to use Matplotlib, Plotly, and what about the dashboard, how it is going to be look like. So we sorted this problem by the voting method. So we all sat there and decided which dashboard is going to look better, and then we finalized that uh, design and dashboard.
So my next question is, describe a situation where you had to incorporate feedback from others into your project.
Yeah. So I incorporate feedback from our teammates and our IAs. So we have IAs, our mentors, Aman Bansal sir, regarding improving the visualization, interactivity of the dashboards. He suggested we add more filtering options in the dashboard in Streamlit. So I helped the implementation of sidebars and multi-select features in Streamlit. And yeah, so the all experience was good from the feedback that we had.
So Ayush, this is my last question. What was your contribution to the project?
My contribution focused on analyzing the power generation data for Plant 1, particularly examining the daily production trends, power and densities, and AC and DC power conversion. I also worked on creating reusable functions for similar analysis and was actively involved in the deployment process in Streamlit.
Thank you, Ayush. These were all the questions that I wanted to ask regarding the project that you have made.